Hello and welcome to Mike's Garage. If you've already subscribed to our channel, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do. And when you do, be sure and tap on the little notification bell so you'll be notified every time we put up a new video. Well, I'm still playing with the Knucklehead here. It's getting closer and closer. In our last video, I think we finished up the manifold, put the carburetor on it, put the top motor mount on. I think when nobody was looking, I even hooked the throttle up. Let me show that, which is pretty cool. I like throttles that stay where I put them. If I want to move it, I'll move it. Thank you very much. So I've got the spring just as a little helper on there, is all that does. Okay, so I have my own built-in cruise control and makes me happy. Anyway, so what I really want to do today is about all I've done. I've already got the rear push rods on. I haven't put the front cylinder push rods in, so maybe we'll do that real quick. And then maybe I'll put that top oil line on. Yeah. And then the only thing that won't be done will be the gas tank, unless the throttle linkage hits, which it could. And I could fight with it, and I'll win, so it's okay. Okay, so let's see about getting these two lifters down. Let's see if I put my fingers on them. Okay, so now the exhaust is falling, the intake is coming up. Now the intake is going to drop. That's this one here. Now when it drops all the way, that's it. The exhaust is not coming back up yet. The intake is down all the way. Now, to be sure, I'll check them again once or twice before I start the motor, but this is what I'm doing, okay? Now, these are, of course, solid lifters. Hydraulic valve lifters did not come out in Harley Davidson until, let's see, it would have been 1953 they came out with hydraulic lifters.
Got fresh corks in there?
Yes, I put fresh corks up here, and fresh corks here, and fresh corks here. So therefore, we have fresh corks.
You like cork?
Yeah. Yeah, I like corks. I mean, they make neoprene seals. They make a lot of different stuff, but I really do like the cork ones. I am really having trouble with this stuff today. I have no idea why.
That's because nobody videotapes this stuff.
That must be why they don't, yeah. But for some reason I can't seem to locate on the rocker arm with that push rod. Get that Teflon tape out of the way. Well, let's see. I'm going to take this tube off of here and just see if I can find that rocker arm up in there. You know what?
What?
I think it's just the new seals are hanging them up. That's all. Well, let's see here if I can do a little bit of monkey motion here. Yeah, that did it. I think that's all it is. I think, you know, when you put all that stuff together, my buddy who put it together, I know he really set it up right. So I think that rock arm is just getting a little hung up in the seal. Let me see here. Let me try this again. That felt like it hit bottom, really. Yep. We can do it now. Isn't that something? Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting that. What are you talking about? You talking to the dog?
I'm looking at good-looking girl over there.
That's got to be the dog. All righty. Now, we'll get this one up here. Oh, that's good. That feels good, I can tell. Now, these tubes, these inside tubes are here so long that I can't do much about them here. Let's see if we can try this. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll put this one on here, and we'll take this one down here, and we'll go like this.
Somebody call those fan wrenches?
Yeah, he called them fan wrenches, like as in...
Air conditioning?
Well, no, I was thinking it had to be a cooling fan, like you would use on your car, because there isn't much space between the fan. I mean, I'm just trying to come up with some logic here. Mm-hmm. Seems to me, if you've got to get your fingers in there.
Those are really thin.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It just seemed like if he was calling them fan wrenches, there was a reason. And I'm not reaching onto this lock nut very well. Let's see if I can do something here. There we go. There we go. Get that lock nut turning. If you go too far with that lock nut, it spreads because it's split. So with the split in it, that thing spreads and you can't get a wrench on it anymore. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now this is the third one. So to most people they'd say, well, gee, I'm almost done. Now, almost done means you go back and check them again. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do that, or I'll do that on my own. I don't have to drive everybody nuts watching the same stuff over and over again. There we go. Keep running into that fuel line. You know, Okay, now what we're going to do is take this thing off and see how tight that is, which is not very. And we'll go like this.
You're spinning it.
Yeah. You just want to be sure it'll turn with your fingers. Okay, that one is good. I don't want it to spin. I want it to turn.
Okay.
Difference between turn and spin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, as long as I said that right.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to lock this one down. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we'll see what that feels like. That feels pretty good. I like it. So now all I'll do is the next one. I should be able to do that pretty quickly because it's on the outside. You can actually reach it.
You put a little oil on the ends.
Oil on both ends. Absolutely. Do not want them running dry. So this is okay. Yeah, we'll see if that one wants to go on nicely or if it's going to fight me. Seems things want to fight me today. And I don't know why.
Because it's on video.
That's it. I knew there was a reason.
That's why nobody films this. You're just crazy enough to do it.
Boy, that was way ready to come up. Well, here we go again. There we go. There we go. That one just popped right into place. Is that my phone?
That's Fred. Cancel it.
Well, cancel him, yeah. Thank you. There we go. All right. Not bad. I'll put this right here, and we'll do that real quick here. It's funny after you do pans and shovels and stuff all day long, and then you go to do a knucklehead and nothing is falling into place, and you go, oh yeah, it's a knucklehead. Yeah, yeah. An attitudinal disorder here. You know, I've heard people complain about knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they complain about the way they leak. They complain about the fact they have trouble doing this or doing that. I'd say, yeah. But have you ever ridden anything more fun?
Yeah.
You just can't imagine what these things run like.
It really surprised me that people still complain about motorcycles leaking. That's what they did.
Well, the old ones, yeah. That was the technology of the time, that's
leak
all.
back then was very, very common.
Well, it wasn't just common. There was total loss oil systems.
Yeah.
So when you got a total loss oil system, like to your primary chain, it isn't that it's leaking on the ground. It's running onto the ground like it's supposed to. You know, those dirt roads that really are a whole lot nicer with oil on them. Well, they are. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, would you like to ride on a big, dusty, dirty road, or one that's all the dust being kept down by some good, healthy 50, 60, 70 weight oil, you know?
Yeah.
Sure. I had an old panhead years ago that I rode that thing every day, everywhere I went. It was a pretty neat running old panhead, but it'd start wearing out, top end would wear out, you know.
Mm.
About every 25, 30,000 miles, you'd need to do a top end. Standard, you know, no big deal, but what would happen is I'd be running 50 weight oil in it, which is what I ran in it all the time. And then when it started getting worn, I'd put 60 weight oil in it. And then when it got a little worse, I'd put 70 weight oil in it. When I got up to 70, it was time to do a top end. It really was. And so I'd do a top end, and we'd go back to 50.
Yeah, if you rode the same route every day, you'd have a nice little trail going there.
Oh yeah. Well, it was running it out it was burning it. It was running out the exhaust pipe, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a real fun old motorcycle, though.
I bet.
Yeah. One of these days. Well, that's another story for another time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This thing is...
Maybe I talk you into making a story video.
a story video.
A nice special edition.
I don't know. Yeah, it starts out with, I had this old worn out bike I was in love with, okay?
Oh, I thought you were going to start.
And then it ends up with, I got this old worn out bike I was in love
I
with.
thought you were going to start out when I sold Jesus his first motorcycle.
No, we don't say things like that.
Jesus.
No, we don't say things like that.
All right.
No.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, probably did. I think it was a K model, actually. Okay. All right. Oh, this thing is just, it's going to be good. I know it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Taking about a week and a half to get there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it's right there. There it is. So I like it. And then we get to say, and there it is.
And there it is.
So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to rotate this motor a few times by hand and then set the valves because I'm not sure, like I said, if the seals on the rocker arms are maybe holding it back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to trust that. But see, I showed the heads in the last video, and right here, these tins are covering everything up, but the rocker arm is running across this way, and there's one over here, and there's rubber seals in here, and everything has to be kept tight around those seals to keep these things oil tight. Again, old technology, a little primitive, but It's got all new rubber seals, whatever they are. They're the best you can get. And I know my buddy put those in there, and I know that he fitted everything. And so now as I'm adjusting these valves, I'm feeling resistance from the rocker arms other than the valve springs. And it's just getting those used to moving on the...
Put the oil line in another day, or?
No, we're going to put that oil line in now if we got enough time. We got enough time?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, well, where this oil line goes is right here. This is the oil that goes up to the top. Okay? And it's pretty cool. I love the looks of that thing. This is actually an earlier setup than this bike should have, which is why I probably had all the grief trying to make it all fit and not leak, and, you know, and call in all the experts and the welders and the silver solderers.
Banjo fittings? Yeah.
Yeah, banjo fittings, that's what Harley used back in the day. So, let's see, I've got these here, and I've got the line here. And I had the copper, here they are right here. Okay. And these are what we annealed last time we did a video.
I think I might jump to the other side.
When we heated those and cooled them and all that sort of thing. Yeah, you could if you want. Whatever you like. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use some... Teflon tape on here.
Dead doggy in the driveway.
Yeah, doggy's not dead. She's just relaxing. She's getting her beauty rest.
That's why she's so pretty.
She is that. Of course, I took her to a yard sale today.
Yeah?
Yeah, and she jumped up on this little old lady.
Uh-oh.
And the little old lady says, "Nice dog," jumps up on little old ladies. She was a very cool little old lady, and she did not get mad at my dog, which was really pleased me, because she was starting to scare me a little bit, that sweet little old lady.
Sonia loves ladies.
Well, yeah. Sonia loves people.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, like I said, a little Teflon tape here and there. You know, a lot of people prefer liquid Teflon, and, you know, it's really just a preference thing, personal preference. I like this because I can control it. And by that I mean, you know, let's see if that worked. Yeah, it did. It worked very well,
Nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay. Now, when I say control it, I can see that there's nothing coming up over the edge here.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by control it. Okay? So, now I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it right here. I have put this thing on and off so many times I could almost do it with my eyes closed. Okay, so I'm going to start that nut there. Okay. That's pretty cool, I think. And then I'm going to take these up here, and I'm going to do them, but I'm going to do, everybody's been waiting for this, okay? My white lithium grease. Okay. I love my white lithium grease.
Man, the kids are out.
Yes, the kids are out playing. And any time now they will notice that Sonia's out. They'll all come over to visit her. And she loves her children. They're all hers. So, anyway, so I got all this white lithium grease here on my finger. And again, this copper, after we annealed it, it's soft and it's That was the purpose. Okay, so I'm going to put this washer, gasket, copper piece, dog hair. Let's see. There we go. Now we'll take and do the other one real quick.
Sounds like somebody's enjoying their motorcycle.
Imagine that. In our neighborhood, isn't that amazing? Okay, now. That's a thumper of some kind.
Sounds like we might be having company.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to take this one, put it through here, and slide this one in here very carefully so as to not lose all the white lithium grease off of it. Let's see now. Seems to me I had a, well, maybe I didn't, but that's okay. I can get another one right off of here. Dog hair, everywhere dog hair.
That's not dog hair, it's Sonia hair.
That's what I said.
It's special.
It is special.
It's that extra ingredient that makes it Mike's.
Yeah?
You know, like mom cooks something up, it's always a little special than when somebody else does it because it's got
Yeah, I understand.
the secret ingredient.
Yeah, she's a wonderful dog.
Oh, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, we now have this line.
We are a little closer to a Sunday ride.
Yeah, well, I will need to adjust those valves a couple times and change the oil and mount the gas tank.
I'm
Of
hoping
course,
that's,
mounting the gas tank takes all of 5 minutes, but
hoping that's a train and not somebody idling up to our gate.
no, that's a train. Okay, now,
No better than to race up our street.
yeah, think? Okay, now we have got the oil line on here, and I'm going to see once I get it all lined up. That's something funny here. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Now that's pretty much where it's going to locate. And like I said, this is an early setup. This is off of an earlier knuckle, this line or this banjo fittings.
Sure is pretty.
I like it. I think it's really neat looking.
Hey, that came out good too.
Yeah, it cleared. It's not hitting anywhere.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Good deal. 25.
Okay, let me just tighten this down. And we'll be ready to go here in a minute. And if we're real lucky, I'll get this thing running tomorrow morning. There it is. Now, tightening these is why I had this big, what somebody is calling a fan wrench, and I think it's just a big tappet wrench. And there we have it. Let's take a half onto this one and a 9/16 onto this one, and we'll go like that. And there it is. And that's how we say that, and there it is. So we'll wipe off the excess grease and have a look and see if this makes me happy. Oh yeah, this makes me ecstatic. So this is looking very good. Okay, well that's it for today. The only thing I did want to mention besides that, of course, is our t-shirts. So go to our website, which is pacificmike.com, and up in the upper right-hand corner it says T-shirt shop. Click on that. And then you can get t-shirts. Christmas is coming.
Yes.
Buy everyone you love buy everyone a t-shirt. But, you know, to be able to wear a picture of Baby Doll or this Knucklehead motor that I'm so in love with.
Should we ask if anybody prefers any?
No, I don't think so. I think everybody's voiced all the things they want, and I have them all put away in the back of my head, and hopefully someday we can get to all of them.
Good deal.
Because everybody wants something a little different.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people would like to have a full picture of this on a shirt, and at some point we probably will. Right now we have got the motor.
I was wondering styles of shirts.
Oh, no, don't go there, please.
Okay.
Anyway, what I do want to say is these are real quality shirts. We didn't just print on cheapo shirts.
Yes, they are.
And I know that makes them cost more, but that's what we had to do to have nice shirts.
They're not good.
And just like the baseball cap, we didn't print that on, we had that embroidered
It's
on.
embroidered, yes, sir.
So anyway, everybody knows where they are and how to get them. So until next time, I'll see you out on the road.